What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Red Music Sound Lab. You're back under Red Seat with me, your host, Daniel Red. Man, I've been waiting for this. Do I get an Oscar? I still been waiting for this one, though. I've been waiting for this one, man. Like, I'm waiting for the Stam Child because I know that one's gonna be cool. But for some reason, I got really excited for this one. The Stam Audio SA-609. Let's unbox it. All right. Hey, shout out to Steve Gomez from the Stam Audio Users Group. Made some silly comments last time about him getting all this cool gear and me having to wait, but it's all good, man. You know, some of us take advantage of the sales and everything, and some of us, you know, we procrastinate a little bit. But what matters at the end of the day is that it comes home to its rightful owner, right? So shout out Steve Gomez. I hope you're enjoying the SA-609, the Stam Child, the SA-251. You know, I can't wait for mine to arrive. So anyway, I don't know how long I've waited, but I'm so happy it's finally here. You know, the funny thing is, so for those of you who don't know, this is a Stam Audio SA-609. It is a replica of the Neve 33609. Now, for some reason, this compressor is like not like you hear, you know, these big time engineers mention it, but you never see them really use it, like on a master bus. Maybe they'll use it on a drum bus, but for the most part, it looks like they only use it on the on drum parallel bus, right? Or for parallel compression, right? Which is strange, but I think I know why. And the reason being is because, you know, by the time you get to the master bus, you know, they probably colored everything so much that at the end of the day, they probably want a more clean bus compressor, and maybe that's why the SSL has gained so much popularity. Obviously, the SSL gained so much popularity because it's in a freaking console, you know. But yeah, you know, not a lot of people mention the SA-609, which is going to be interesting. In a little bit, we're gonna test this thing out on a quick track, and you know, we're gonna test it on a drum bus, on an instrument bus, on some vocal bus. You know, there's nothing like, it's not a huge production, but we're gonna check it out and we're gonna see what you know, what's the color. Now, the other thing too is, remember the SA or the 33609. I mean, this thing comes loaded with big transformers. It's a diode bridge compressor as well, so it's really thick, very colorful compressor. You know what I mean? So, which I don't know. I thought that's what everyone was after, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm nonetheless, I am very excited that I'm finally getting to open this. That I finally got it. You know, it's so exciting. You know, and like I mentioned before, thing about Stam Audio, if it just doesn't work out, you know, it's just not the gear you were looking for, you know, it's just not working out for your production or your style of mixing, you can always sell it, you know, on the used market and get most of your money back. You know, you don't suffer a huge loss, you know, but at the very least, you got to test it out. And if you're like me and like Steve Gomez, you know, we signed up very quickly to this, and you know, we got some special discounts. Right now, this thing goes a little expensive, and you know, I'm glad to be one of those first few fans that got to enjoy the discounts and the what's it called, the pre-sale discounts and all that stuff. So, you know, if it wasn't for that, I don't think I'd have as much Stam gear as I do now. Pardon me for a little bit. But even then, even with the prices that Stam Audio is selling at now, it's still a huge bargain over the real deal, right? I think, if I'm not mistaken, Neve has its own modern production of the 33609, and that one runs roughly 3,000, 3,500 if I'm not mistaken, and maybe at the lowest 2,700. You know, you try and get a real classic 33609 and you're looking at quite an expense, you know what I mean? So even at the new Stam Audio prices, this thing is still a bargain. So, you know, check it out if this piece of equipment is interests you, right? So double box, very good. You know, that's to be expected now from Stam Audio. He delivers on that, okay? And both boxes come taped up and secured. All right, cool. These things come well shipped. All right, so once again, the crappy styrofoam. We talked about it. Don't need to beat that horse. Power cables, very cool. All right, and like I mentioned before, that styrofoam might be, you know, a little cheap, but what matters is what holds the sides down. And if you look at that, that's like good quality. That's not even styrofoam. Well, it is styrofoam, but it's like more foamy type styrofoam. I don't know what they call it. All right, but very good quality. So without further ado, let's get this thing going. All right. Boom. Look at that. Pretty hefty. Pretty hefty, I gotta say. All right. Let's get it out of the wrapper. Oh, Stam. Very cool, man. Wait. No. I thought it had a... Oh, I forget the name of those XLR connectors, the real good ones. But those look pretty good, and I never had trouble with my Stam Audio equipment when it comes to patching cables. So, all right. Now for the real deal. Here we go. Oh man, there it is, everybody. There it is. Whew. Man, this thing is nice and heavy. All right. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Man, that is beautiful. Oh man, this is... This is amazing. Wow. Oh, detinted pots? What? Yeah, man. Uh-huh. All right. Dude. It's quality, man. Damn. Even the actual compressor. So, for those of you who don't know, what makes a 33609 pretty unique, besides the transformers and the diode bridge compression, which the diode bridge is what causes the compression, right? So on the Stam SA-4000, which mimics the, which is a replica of the SSL-4000, right? That's a VCA compressor, right? This is diode bridge. So gives it a different type of characteristic. Now, I know these right here it threw me off, I gotta admit. you know, when I saw this, because I was like, oh, gotta be a VCA compressor too. No, just has, you know, similar VU meters, but the type of compression, transformers and all that, pretty unique. And the other unique thing is it has the limiter, right? So the threshold pots are dented. There we go, you hear that? Okay, but even on a compression side, it's dented. That's pretty cool. Now, you know, before I did the unbox, I checked out a little bit of the history of this thing, and Stam Audio went after the original 33609C, otherwise known as the metal knob compressor. Okay, so yeah, he went after the original, man. That's pretty cool. Okay, so how about we get a screwdriver, and before we run the demo, we open this up and check out the gear guts. Hit it.
Checking out our gear guts and gear guts and gear guts and gear guts.
All right, everyone, we're back, and what are we gonna do? We're gonna open this puppy up and check out the gear guts. All right, so right off the bat, I can tell you that it's nice and heavy, and it's not, you know, buyer beware when people say, oh, it's nice and heavy and, you know, good weight. No, I've experienced some manufacturers where they will, what they'll do is they'll have like heavy face plates and heavy cases, right? This, to make it feel like it's quality, and at the end it's not. Okay, Stam Audio, on the other hand, I mean, we know where he's coming from, right? He's, since day one, he's been about the components, the circuitry, you know, and man, this thing is a beauty, guys. So all right, we're getting there. So, and the other thing that, if you notice, nicely vented. All right, it's too bad that we engineers, we want our rack space, and unless it's tube gear, and even then some don't care, unless it's tube gear, we won't save that, give that extra space for the for solid state gear like this. But you know, it is what it is. So, but at least Stam Audio covered his, or he did his job by providing really good ventilation for the unit, right? It's up to us if we want to take care of it and properly have a space between this one and the other equipment, you know. But yeah, Stam, good job on the ventilation, man. And the other thing too, guys, man, Teo and Josh, you guys are just a dream team. Okay, you're the dream team to audio. All right, you're bringing like excellent quality gear, all right, at a reasonable price, and it's just beautiful. All right, everyone, get ready. Here we go. Damn! Look at that, man. Tell me that's not nice, you guys. Jesus, man, that is some crazy stuff. Look at that. That is a work of art, man. That is a beaut. All right. No, there's no other way to put it, but it's just a beautiful thing, man. All right, so what do we got here? I'm looking upside down. I'm looking at the little screen. I don't have that much space. Okay. So these are our input transformers. Oh, so input, interstage, output, right? And let's see. Here's your discrete amplifier right here. Look at that thing. Ever seen a massive thing like that? Jesus Christ. Now, if you guys notice, right over here, this is a true dual mono stereo preamp, okay? So unlike the SSL preamp, which is stereo, one knob controls both left and right, this right here, you know, right channel, left channel, or however it is, okay? But wow. So theoretically, what can happen is, let's say you want to compress a snare drum and you want to compress the top and the bottom. Well, you get one channel for the top, you get the other channel for the bottom. Compress them differently or similarly, and you got it, right? Cool. You know, this is freaking awesome, you guys. Man, see how nice the power supply has been separated from the rest of the circuitry, so that we can have less noise and less noise issue. Let me see if I can show you this, guys. But remember what I was telling you about the dented pots? Let's see if I can show them here. Let me see. There they are. Look at that right there. Wow, this thing, man. You know what? This thing is just a beauty. What can you say, guys? Right? What can you say? Now, only thing we can say is this. We're done Googling at it. We're done just being mesmerized by this. Let's hook it up to the interface and let's check this thing out and how it sounds. All right, let's do it.